fellow sim racers, my name is Jardier and welcome to this video where we're gonna be talking about Assetto Corsa Competizione 1.8, a huge update of the games itself, plus BMW M4 GT3. There we have it, guys, the 1.8 update, the most anticipated update in Assetto Corsa Competizione for months to come, coming with new Unreal Engine update. Therefore, we have a new update for the force feedback running 400 Hz now instead of original 333, giving more detail overall. And of course, there's a massive update, same as last year in November, with a massive update in the tire model, suspension, and all details around the car. But for most of that, we have a new BMW M4. But probably one of the most interesting things in the new update as well is the option for Nvidia graphics card, the RTX cards running with the DLSS, or if you have a different graphics card, FSR, which gives a big performance boost if you have according hardware. All you need to do is have a latest graphics card driver and enable the option in your game, accordingly to your hardware. And well, basically then you can enjoy the game itself. And the game gives a lot of new things, guys. I would like to give you some tips what to be prepared of. As basically the main question I have from people on the internet is, will my old setup work? Because there is a massive tire update, suspension, the dampers, the bumps and ratios, basically the whole tire model in the game is complete. This is a Assetto Corsa Competizione 2.0, basically, in the terms of physics. I don't know if you guys remember last year, there was a massive update as well. I think it was November as well. And it completely changed the game, and now we have the same thing. But even next level, you know. So a lot of people are asking, will my setups work? Because for the past year I was working with my on the setups, and will they work? And the answer is yes, your setups will work. You can lower the setup as you were using before, but you will probably notice that you will be slower on the racetracks because the new 2021 BOP and the tires are a bit slower overall. It's more sliding as well. The slip on the tires is way different, and it's not a setup fault. So just don't compare your lap times, you know, for what was before, because you will notice that well, as I said, you're a little bit slower, but it allows you to drive a bit differently. You have to really focus on taking care of the tires now. So probably if you were using, as me, very low brake ducts, it will not work anymore. You will have to use a bit higher to cool down those tires. You will notice it will take a little bit longer to get your tires up the temperature, up the pressure, you know. But for example, in a qualification with some cars on some tracks, you'll be able to even use like TC0 as in real life, you know, like lowest possible traction control settings to get as possible good lap times. But be careful, because you will kill the tires really fast. So you will have to really take care of those. My personal favorite is a bit of a difference of taking screenshots in the game now. When you press F7 in the game and middle mouse button after, you can change also the depth of the field now, which gives a bit of different immersion there, which I really like. I put together a little bit of comparison where you can check the settings using the original settings of the graphics, then using, if you have an RTX card, DLSS settings enabled on quality, and if you have any other card apart from RTX, you can use the FSR, which to me was giving even more boost on the performance. Long story short, guys, I would like to give you like some tips from the update. Obviously, BMW M4 GT3 2022 is fantastic. It sounds amazing, looks amazing. I would like to compare it like it's like Aston Martin V8 having a baby with McLaren, you know, because the car feels like very nicely balanced. It's really good on the brakes, really good on the straight as well. It's a bit playful, you know, the turbo kicks in and such. Then be prepared, guys, to take care of your tires even more. Be careful on the tires. Don't overheat the tires. Don't destroy them, you know. Take your laps. Don't worry about your lap times from previous seasons, for example. And yeah, really cool them down and everything. Really important, when the weather changes, it's a bit different as well. When it starts raining, usually you had to pit immediately. Now you have like 2-3 laps, even extra on the slicks. But don't get that fool you, because if you pit too early, you can kill the wet tires or you lose everything because it's very slippery. The wet conditions, the randomness of the wet conditions is like more coming like smooth, you know, like before it started raining immediately, now it starts raining, but it's like goes wet, like very nicely smooth. I think it's a very nice improvement in wet weather conditions. It's not like heavy rain immediately, you know, it's like starting nicely and going up. You know, that's very nice. Play with the dampers, play with the camber, guys. Play with the camber, with the toes, the bump stop ranges, and so on. But don't be afraid using your original setups. Lamborghini and Nissan got a big update as well. It feels so much different than before. In 2021 BUP, I would say you can use basically any car, and some of the older cars like Lexus and Lamborghini and Nissan, you can really kick some ass, you know? So use that and enjoy that, guys. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite thing from the new update?